Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Fabio Marques here, answering more questions about leadership and management. Listen, one very interesting question I get a lot is, how long should a leader insist on an employee that does not perform well? How long should a leader insist on an employee that does not perform well? Well, the short answer to that is as long as you believe it. As long as you believe in that person. Because if you stop believing in that person, no matter what you try, it's not going to work. So as long as you believe in that person, you insist. And you insist in 3 different levels, right? The first level is that you have to make a self-assessment and ask yourself, are you really using all the tools you can use to lead that person? Are you properly using the feedback techniques? Do you know the most advanced feedback techniques? Or are you still using old-fashioned feedback techniques that don't work anymore? Are you updated in terms of leadership skills and techniques, strategies? It's a self-assessment, right? How long ago did you go through a leadership training? What was the last book you read about leadership, right? People are changing. You're maybe leading new generations right now, and they don't behave the same way as the older generations. So you need to adapt. You need to enhance your leadership skills. So the first thing is your self-assessment, and be humble enough to realize that you're not God. You don't know everything. So maybe you're not getting the results you need out of that person because you're not good enough as a leader for that particular individual. Maybe you're good with the other ones, but that specific person needs a different kind of strategy, a different kind of leadership. And maybe you need to learn that skill yet, all right? So based on that first step, let's say, is self-assessing yourself. Do a self-assessment and try to enhance your capabilities, your quality as a leader. Try to be a better leader and use new techniques, new approaches with that person, right? If that doesn't work, then maybe you have to, or if you don't have time to develop yourself to that point, maybe you need to consider relocating that person, finding another leader within your organization that would be a better fit to that person. You know, inside an organization, there are more than 2, 3 leaders. Maybe you have 5, 4, 10, 20 leaders. You have other leaders that maybe we have a fresh start with that person. I don't know, maybe you had so many conflicts already with that person that there's no atmosphere anymore to work together. And you're not willing to develop yourself to a point to be able to deal with that person and help that person become a top performer. So that would be your second option. Try to find another leader within your organization that would be willing to take the challenge of serving as a leader for that person. And the third option you have, the first one is your self-assessment and your self-development as a leader. The second one is trying to find another leader inside your organization. And the third option is let that person free so she or he can find a leader outside the organization. Sometimes the best move you have and the more human move you have as a leader is to free that person from you so he or she can find a better leader for her or him outside the organization. And if you're going to do that, you have to really help that person to find a new place, to find a new job, to find that new leader that will help him or her succeed in their job. So even if that person will not work for you anymore, you still can make good, you still can help that person succeed by being this very human leader that helped that person find happiness in their job somewhere else. All right? I hope that answered the question. And remember, I'm Fabio Marques, and I wish you health and wealth always. See you next time.